Hello and welcome to this solution video. Rather, you can call it a marking scheme because this exam was written a couple of days ago, maybe 3 days before this video is being prepared. So please, the best way of reviewing a question is that you look at the question, stop the video, solve it yourself, and then verify with my method of solving. There are several methods of some questions, but I will do the most popular one. If you like this video, please share with your friends. They might have written it just now. They are about to write in March or later. And like this video by clicking on that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. So the first question says, write down a common multiple of 18 and 24. So the best way is just write multiples of 18 first. So 18 itself is a multiple of itself. Then 36, you can use your calculator for this, 54, 72, 90, 108. And next we can write the multiples of 24. So multiples of 24 are 24, 48, 72, we got one common already, 96, 120. Write down a common multiple of them. So you can write 72 because we got this one first, or multiples of 72, 144 and then 216. They will be the multiples of 18 and 24, but they're saying common multiple, right? They didn't say the least, lowest, but still this is one of them. A train journey, question number 2, starts at 23:40, which is 11:40 at night. Not means night, before midnight. So, and finishes 6:50, right? So 11:40, what is the question? Work out the time taken by this journey. So 11:40 to 12 midnight will be 20 minutes, right? And 6:50 is 6 hours 50 minutes after midnight. So 6:50 plus 20. It will be 6:70, right? But we can't write 6:70 because after 60 minutes, there's 1 hour. So if it is 6:70, we will further write it as 7 hours because 60 minutes out of this will make it 7 hours. And if I removed 60 out of this and gave it to 6 to make it 7, remaining are 70 minus 60, 10. 10 minutes. 7 hours, 10 minutes is the answer. Write down 32 centimeters as a fraction of 2 meters. 32 as a fraction of 2 meters. This is centimeter. We need a centimeter at the denominator. That means convert 2 meters into centimeters. 1 meter has 100 centimeters. So 2 meters will have 200 centimeters. So 200 centimeters. And now we can divide. You can use your calculator or just divide it manually. So 4 times 8 is 32, 4 times 50. Again, we can cancel this, 4 and 25. So that's the fraction of 2 meter. Simplest form, this is the simplest form. Divide 200 into the ratio 7:3. Whenever you have to divide an amount into certain ratios, add those ratios. This will give us how many shares. Suppose some person is getting 7 shares, the other person is getting 3 shares. Total there are 10 shares. So what is the value of 1 share? So there are 10 shares, 200 to be divided into 10 shares. So 1 is 200 divided by 10, 20, right? And now because the first one is 7 and each share is 20 now, so 20 times 7 is the first answer, which is 140. And 20 times 3 will be the second, which is 60. And their sum should be 200, which is there. 140 plus 60 is 200. Okay. Next question number 5. There are 2 parallel lines and there are 2 transversal lines. They are also intersecting at the same position on the upper line. Okay. Diagram shows 2 straight lines and 2 intersecting lines. Find the value of x. So since this is 55, let's make this also 55 because they are corresponding. let me write here. I can spoil this, but in exams, you can write it somewhere clearly. So these are all corresponding, that's why this is 55. Isn't this a straight line? So these three angles together, they are making a straight line. And sum of the angles on a straight line is 180 because it's 180 degrees angle. So x plus 71 plus 55 equal to 180. So we can write x plus 126 equal, not equal, plus 180. And now we will subtract 126 from both sides so that x is left alone. So 126 cancels here. We get x equal to how much? 54. Okay. The price of a computer is $520. The price is reduced by 15%. So if this was 100% price, 15% is off, gone. You don't have to pay it. If you don't have to pay 15%, how much you have to pay? You have to pay 85% remaining, right? Total is 100%. So 85% you have to find. Basically, they're asking you find 85% of 520. 85% of 520. I can cancel this 0 with this 0 by dividing by 10, both up and down. Divide by 5. 5 times 2, 5 times 17. And this is here 26 times 17 now. 17 times 102, 10, 34 plus 10, 44. $442 is the sale price, 85% of the original price. Now there is a Venn diagram here. P, Q are two circles and there is a content G outside which is not part of the both. The Venn diagram shows the elements of universal set P and Q. Complete the statement. P is, so we have to write the contents of P. Inside circle P we have A, B, C and D. So A, B, C and D. The union of P and Q, that means whatever is inside P and Q, join them without repetition. So they will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elements. There is an N inside outside. In the previous one there was a bracket like this, that means they ask us to write contents, but here they are asking how many are they, and we just counted them. They are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8th A, 3, 9, 27, 81. Write down the next term in this sequence. So we can see that this is 3 to the power 1, 3 to the power 2, 3 to the power 3, 3 to the power 4 and 3 to the power 5 is 243. Just multiply 81 by 3 more. Find the nth term of this sequence. 13 plus 4 is 27, 17. Plus 4 is 21, plus 4 is 25. So nth term they're saying. They're not saying next one is 29, right? Plus 9. But they're not saying next. They are asking us what is the nth term. For nth term, because the difference is 4, we write 4 times n. Right? And now if I say that this is term number 1, multiply, put n equal to 1. 4 times 1 is 4. But our first term is 30, it is not 4. That means we need 9 more to make it 13. So the equation becomes 4n plus 9. Okay, you can test with something else. Let's say it's test with this 25. What term number is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 plus 9, 25. Perfect. Without using a calculator, I don't use it actually, but yeah. When they say without using a calculator, you have to show every step. Okay, work out 1 over 3 plus 5 over 6. So you can see that the denominators are different. To make them same, multiply it by 2, and we can't multiply only one side, we have to multiply the numerator as well. So it becomes 2 over 6 plus 5 over 6, and when the denominator is same, just add the numerators, we get answer 7 out of 6. Simplify 18x to the power 18, 18x to the power 18 divided by 9x to the power 9. So first number will be divided by number. 18 divided by 9 is 2. But that doesn't happen with the exponent. They subtract. When they have same base, the exponent subtract. So 18 minus 9 will be 9. Base remains base. That will be the answer. Solve the simultaneous equation. In such equations, you should always, because one of them is x, so I will use substitution method. I can write x equal to 7 plus 3y. This minus 3y, if it changes its sign to the side to the other side, it also changes the sign. So this is what it becomes. And now in the second equation, in place of this x, we can write 7 plus 3y. 2, and then it is x. In place of x, we're writing 7 plus 3y minus 3y equal to 11. Open the bracket. 2 times 7 is 14 plus 6y minus 3y equal to 11. Let's bring this 14 to the right side. So it becomes 11 minus 14 to the right side, and 6y minus 3y is 3y. So divide this by 3, divide the whole by 3, so that we are left with only y, because they are asking y. So 11 minus 14 is negative 3 over 3. That gives us negative 1 is y. Now for x, we already have this equation. X equal to 7 plus 3, and we have y now minus 1. 7 times minus 3 is 4. That's the answer. You can verify your answer if it is correct. So 2 times 4 here. In place of x, I will write 4. 2 times 4 is 8. Okay. And then minus 3 times minus 1 is plus 3. Is it 8 plus 3, 11? Yes, it is. Our answer is correct. Number 12. Triangle PQR is similar, not in size, not same, but similar means this angle will be equal to this angle. This angle is equal to this angle. Let's put double side here, and the third angle is equal to third angle. This is what similarity means. With PR over AC, PR is this is PR over AC. Okay, is equal to 2 over 3. That means the ratio is 2 over 3. AB is 9, and the area of the triangle ABC is 18 centimeter square. ABC, this one. Alright, find the length of PQ. So what should we do? In similar triangles, the ratio of corresponding sides is always equal. What I mean is this: the ratio of A, they give PR over AC, right? So PR over AC. PR over AC will be same as, we took PR from here, so we'll take PQ from here over AB. A corresponding side in the other triangle is AB, right? PR over AC, they have given 2 over 3. PQ they are asking, but they have given AB. AB equal to 9. And now just cross multiply. 9 times 2, 18 over 3. Yeah, this 3, I wrote it again. So that is 18 over 6. So find the length of PQ. It is 6 centimeters. 18 divided by 3. Find the area of the triangle PQR. Now, I said the ratio of the sides is always equal, but that is not the case with the areas. It happens like this. So PR over PAC is 2/3 they have given, right? This is the ratio of sides. So the ratio of area will be the square of the ratio of the sides. Any two sides, whatever is the ratio, just square that. It becomes 4 over 9. Like we use 2 over 3 here, we will use 4 over 9 for area. So 4 over 9 equal to area of ABC. No, 4 was smaller one, right? PQR. PQR divided by area of ABC, and one of them has been given. Area of ABC is 18. That means this one is 18. So 4 over 9 equal to area. I'm not writing PQR anymore. It's understood. And 18 is the area of this. So again, same thing what we did earlier. 18 times 4 is 72. Divided by 9, which is 8 centimeter square. Okay, next, number 13. This is the speed and this is time. Okay, the diagram shows speed time graph for the first 15 seconds of a car's journey from 0 till 15. Find the acceleration of the car during first 5 seconds. So acceleration is nothing but the slope, gradient of the line in first 5 seconds. Gradient of this line will be the acceleration because it's a VT, speed time graph. So gradient is what? Rise over run. How much has this line risen from 0 till here? It's 14 it has risen, so 14. And from run is 0 to 5 seconds, so 5, 14 over 5, which is 2.8 meters per second square. This is the acceleration. Next, find the distance traveled during the first 50 seconds. For distance, we just find the area of the graph. That's it. We find distance. Let me do the working here. There is a space. So this is a trapezium. What is the area of a trapezium? Half first parallel line plus second parallel line times the height between those two lines. And it will be half. First parallel, let's say this is the first parallel line, which is from 5 to 15, which is 10. Yeah? 5 to 15, it will be, this distance is 10. Second parallel line will be from 0 to 15, which is 15. And the height between them is this height, which is 14. And just put this in a calculator or do it like this. 25 times 7, 175 meters. That is the total distance traveled during these 15 seconds. Question number 14. Describe fully the single transformation that maps the triangle A onto the triangle B. So triangle A is this one. The orientation has changed. This smaller side is horizontal now. This horizontal side is, so basically it has turned this way. So definitely there is a rotation. But the problem is, what is the center of rotation? We can guess where is the center, or we can use some trick. There is a trick. Always join the corresponding vertices. So this vertex is actually this vertex in the original one. Join them and put perpendicular bisector. Let me change the color of the perpendicular bisector. This is perpendicular bisector of the line joining the two. Similarly, let's join these two vertices, which are corresponding vertices on the two different ones. So we'll do this thing by bisector, perpendicular bisector. So here, this is the center of rotation. Let me try this with the third one also to confirm. Though 100% it will be reaching there only. I've done it manually, but I can see that is the center of rotation. That comes with experience. Okay. So now this vertex and this vertex, I can join them. They are corresponding ones. And if I do perpendicular bisector again, so most probably it is reaching there only. Okay. So we know that is the center of rotation. So I will write here, describe fully single transformation. The single transformation is the single transformation is clockwise rotation by 90 degrees with center at 5 and 3, 5, 3. That's the single transformation. Okay, let's go to the next one. 8 centimeter. So let me draw a circle first. So I'll need a circle. Okay, suppose this is a circle. Okay, now radius is 8, so from here it's 8 centimeter, is 26. So perimeter of the sector is 26. So let's say this is the sector. So this will also be 8. This is an arc A. So perimeter will be 8 plus 8 plus A, which they are saying is 26 centimeter. So this A is the one we have to find first and then we'll find the angle, because they're saying angle of this sector. So first of all, this 8 plus 8 is 16. So let's bring that 16 to the other side. A equal to 26 minus 16, which is 10 centimeter, right? Now we have to find angle with the help of this. So arc is always the angle it subtends, this theta, on the center divided by 360, which is the total rotation, multiplied by the circumference of the whole circle. So the logic behind that is that 360 degree gives us the whole circumference. Theta will be the fraction of that whole circumference, which is equal to 10. We just got it here. So let's try to solve this equation. 360 first goes and cross multiply with 10. So theta stays here. 360 multiplies with 10 divided by 2, and pi and r, they become denominator, cross multiply. And I will put this in my calculator. I will get the answer. By the time I do this, I would request you to hit that thumbs up icon, like this video, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I've been very quick to answer this. This exam was written a couple of days ago. So answer I'm getting is 71.619. So one decimal place we'll write 71.6 degrees. Okay. Next question number is 16. A circle has been given and some lines inside. Let's see what are they asking about. The diagram shows a circle and 8 chords. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Calculate the values of u, v, w and x. Okay, let's see which one will be easier to find out. Let's start with the angles we already know. This is 56. That means this angle will be 124. Why? Because they are angles on this straight line, their sum should be 180. This is 56, this will also be 56 because they are vertically opposite angles. This will also be 124 degree by the same reason. So now in this triangle, we know 124 and 20, which is 144 in total. That means remaining 36 will be this. Unfortunately, they have not asked any one of them, right? But now our logic starts. This is a chord. Let's call this chord AB. Now from this chord, this 36 angle is being formed from this chord. The rule is from the same chord, anywhere on the circumference we will form the same angle. That means equal angle. That means if I draw this X angle, it will also be 36 degrees exactly, because they are being formed with the side AB, which is the chord of the circle. Now X is, let me bring it up a little, X is 36 degrees. Now if we know 36, we know 124, the total is 160, right? So this will be 20 degrees to make it 180 degree for the triangle, this triangle, 20 degrees U. Okay, now do we have an angle which will tell us something about this particular part? Yes, exactly, because from this, let's call it C. CB is a chord again, and unfortunately there is nothing, none of these sides is passing through center, so we can't use the rule of center, right? But from BC we are getting this 72 degrees angle here. So from BC we will get this also as 72 degrees on the circumference. And now we know 72 plus 56 is 128. 80, 128 subtracted from 180 will be 52 degrees. So V is 52 degrees. Now what is left? W. This W is being formed by same BC on the opposite side. So on the opposite side it will not be 72. Like I told you, this is 72, this will be 72 because they are formed by the same chord. This W is also being formed by the same chord, but it will not be the same angle 72 degree. Rather, it will be the supplementary of 72, which is 108, right? 180 minus 72. That's how supplementary angles are found out. So 108 degrees. That's W. All right, next one, simplify this. So whenever we have 1/5, so first of all, expand the bracket by supplying this 1/5 with each part. So we will have x to the power 3125 times 1/5. I hope you understand here. 1/5 was given to 3125 separate, and x to the power of 3125 was separate. So here it went as an exponent, but here we already had an exponent 3125. When we have an exponent of an exponent, then they multiply. So it goes here and 625 cancels out. Now 1/5 of 3125 is just 5. And x to the power 625 is x to the power 625. This is the simplest form. Number 18. Calculate the length BC. BC, this one. Okay, so we have this angle, we have this angle and this side. Whenever they have this situation, we can use sine rule. And what does sine rule says? Sine rule says that take, we want this side, right? Take the side, unknown side on top. So I'm taking BC, right? If you have heard this, it is, A over sine A equal to B over sine B equal to C over sine C. And this is what I'm doing here, a version of this. The side BC we want to know, write sine of the angle opposite to BC, which is 115. Sine of that angle will be equal to the side known, 7 centimeter is known, divided by sine of the angle which is opposite to 7. We don't know this. So what do we write here? We can add 115 and 35, right? Which is 150, and subtract from 180, we get the third angle, 30 degrees. So 7 divided by sine 30. And now our job is to find BC, remains here, sine 115 multiplies with 7. So BC equal to 7 sine 115 divided by sine 30. Actually sine 30 is 0.5. That I know. So just we have to do this one. Let me do it with my calculator. By the time I do this, I will again request you to like this video by hitting that thumbs up icon and subscribe to my channel. Okay, when I use my calculator, I got 12.68, so which we can write at 12.7 centimeters. Okay, expand and simplify. So for expanding, we'll use bed mass. That means exponential. We'll open up this one first. So let me open this here. X minus 2 times x minus 2 will be x square minus 2x plus 4. So we get what? X square minus 4x plus 4. This is the expansion of the second bracket, and first one was 2x plus 3. So let's expand that as well. 2x times x square, 2x cube, 2x times minus 4x will be 8x square, 2x times 4 is 8x, 3 times x square is 3x square, 3 times minus 4 is minus 12x, and then 3 times 4 is 12. So they're saying expand and simplify. I expanded but not simplified. Let me write the simplified form here. So 2x cube is alone. So 2x cube minus 8x square plus 3x square will be minus 5x square plus 8x minus 12x is minus 4x, and 12 is 12. There is no other constant. That's the expansion and simplification. Number 20, factorize completely. Whenever we have 4 terms to factorize, see if we can get something common out of something. So 1 and x, nothing is common. X and minus y, nothing. But here we have something common. Yeah, and that's what we're going to do. 1 plus x, and both of them have minus y. Let's take minus y out. So minus y is out, so nothing is left. When nothing is left, we write 1. This negative is also out, so plus, and y is out, so only x is left. And 1 plus x, can I write it inside a bracket? Yeah, I can. 1 plus x, if I write in bracket, doesn't matter. Why did I do that? Because 1 plus x is here, 1 plus x is here. So we can take now 1 plus x common from both. Nothing left here. 1 plus x is out. So in place of this whole, we will write 1. And this x, 1 plus x is out, so minus y is left. This is the factor. Now here again, let's see, there are just 2 of them, so we'll see what is common. 2 is part of 18, so 2 is common. X square and just x is common because x cube is here and x is here, so x is the smaller one. All right, what is left here? 2 is out, x is out, so remaining is x square here minus. Out of 18, 2 is out, so 9 is left. Yeah, x is already out, so what is y square left? This would be our factor, but there is a chance here. Wow, this is a perfect square, this is also a perfect square. Whenever we have a perfect square minus a perfect square, this is the identity. We factor it like this: a plus b, a minus b, and that's what I'm going to factor this as. So 2x is 2x. Can you see a square is square root is a, so what is square root of x square? X. Then we write plus, square root of 9 is 3, square root of y square is y, and x minus 3y. This becomes our answer. 2x, x plus 3y, x minus 3y. Number 21, the graph of a cubic function has 2 turning points. Turning point means where it changes direction. This is called turning point. If this is a graph, it has 2 turning points. One is like this, one is like this. So I'm not sure how it is, but let's see. When x is less than 0, that means this area they're talking about. Okay, when x is less than 0 and when x is more than 4. So let's say 4 is here. This area they're talking about. The gradient of the graph is positive. That means the graph is going up. Whenever gradient is positive, that means it is going up in this direction. Here and up to 0. Not here exactly, okay? I'm just doing the rough work right now. Don't think this is the right answer. All right. When it is 0 and 4, between 0 and 4, it is going down. Negative, yeah? The graph passes through origin. Okay, it passes through origin. Sketch the graph. So it is not necessary that this is the right graph, so I'm undoing it, but I have an expression in my mind now, so I will just redo this thing. Okay, and that means there is no fixed answer for this. Okay, so our graph should increase till it is 0 and then decrease from 0 till, let's say, 4 here. So this is x is 4 and at 4 again it is increasing. This could be one of the graphs. Okay, it's not necessary that this is the graph, but yeah, it is fulfilling all the conditions they have given here. All right, number 22, on the diagram sketch the graph of y equal to cos x from 0 to 360. Okay, cos has a very fixed graph, so we first mark halfway of 360, then halfway of 180, and then the one between 360 and 180, 270. This is, we've divided the whole graph into 4 equal parts, and now we start cos x. So you can use your calculator, put cos 0, you will get 1. Put cos 90, you will get 0. Then put cos 180, you will get minus 1. Then 70, 0, and 360, it will be positive 1 again, and join these graph with a smooth line, not straight line. Okay, so this is what on the diagram sketch the graph of cos x. We have drawn it. Solve the equation. Cos x is equal to minus half, So minus half is here, right? If cos x is y, y is minus half, and y is minus half here. So put out this horizontal line like this. We get our two answers. It's here and here. Now, solve the equation. That means you can do what? This is 90. We want to find after 90 how much should it go further so that it reaches minus half. So you can just put sine inverse half in your calculator. It will give you the distance, not necessarily in negative half, but this distance will give you a distance of half from 0. And you will see that that comes out to be 30 degrees. We used in one of the previous triangle 30 degrees. That means it's 90 already here. 30 more will give you negative half. So 120 is the first answer. Similarly, this is also negative half and this is before 270. So we'll subtract 30 from 270 and which is 240 will be the second answer. The graph helped us to with the location of the answers, and this inverse of a positive, not negative half, gave us the distance from where it was 0. So it was 0 here. Here we subtracted 30. Here we increased it by 30 and we got our answers. 23. Y is inversely proportional to square root x. This is how it is written. And rest is not visible. Let me look at the question paper. It says x is directly proportional to w square. Okay, x is directly proportional to w square. So when they say inversely proportional, 1 over. When they say directly, straight away. Okay, so let's convert this to y equal to k over square root x. Whenever we change the proportionality sign to equal, we have to write a constant. Similarly here, x is equal to, let's say, m w square. M is a constant, k is a constant. Okay, what are they saying? When w is 12, y is 12. Okay, find y in terms of w. So first let's do what? Let's substitute x, mw square here. So this becomes y equal to k over square root m w square. Right? Now w is 12, okay, when y is 12. So 12 equal to k over square root 144m. Why 144? Because they have said w is 12, so 12 square is 144 and m was m. Okay, now let's separate this. 12 equal to k, square root of 144 is 12, but square root m will be square root m left here, right? Now this is cross multiplication possible here. So 144 equal to k over square root m, right? Now k is a constant, some number, and it is a fixed number. Okay, we don't know its value, but it is a fixed number. Square root m is also a constant, a fixed number. Can't I say that k over square root m is also a fixed number, and let's call it t? Now let me rearrange this equation. Y equal to k over square root m times square root w square. This is what I can write here. Can't? K over square root m is t, which is 144. Yeah? So y equal to 144 over square root w square. Square root and square root cancelled, w. This is what we get a new answer as. So our y is equal to 144 over w. Let's go to the next one. Violet and Wilfred recorded their times to run 200 meters, correct to nearest second. Violet took 36 seconds, Wilfred took 39 seconds. Since they rounded off correct to nearest second, that means it is between 35.5 and 36.5 somewhere. This becomes upper bound and this becomes lower bound for it. Similarly here, the upper bound will be 39.5 and lower bound will be 38.5. Question, work out the upper bound of the difference between their times. Upper bound of the difference means the lower bound of the lower and upper bound of the higher. So the difference between 39.5 minus 35.5 is 4 seconds. So that's the answer. Sorry, a bag contains 5 red balls. Okay, let me do it here. 5 red balls, 4 blue balls and 3 green balls. Megan picks a ball at random. Write down the probability that the ball is red or blue. So probability of red, and or means either this will happen or the other one will happen. So that means probability of red is 5 out of, how many are they? 5 plus 4, 9 plus 3, 12. And blue are 4. That becomes 9 out of 12, which is 3 out of 4, 3/4. We can confirm this by finding the probability of green, which is 3 out of 12 or 1/4. Remove this 1/4 from the whole probability of 1, you get 3/4, which is this, and our answer is correct. Megan replaces the ball, puts it back. She picks up a ball at random, notes the color and replaces the ball. That means she puts it back into the bag. She repeats it 60 times. Calculate the number of times the ball is expected to be red or blue. So we got the probability of red or blue, 3/4 times of the number of times she took out the balls is 6, will be the total number. So it will be like this, 3/4 of 60, which is 45. It is expected that 45 out of those 60 will be either red or blue balls. Mick picks 2 balls of the 12 balls at random without replacement this time. Okay, calculate the probability that the balls are of different colors. 2 balls. Okay, so we can have either red and blue or blue and red, or let's multiply this by 2. Okay, or we can have red and green, multiply by 2, or it can be green and red, right? And third could be blue and green, right, times 2. So what is the probability of red and blue? So probability of red are how many? 5. 5 out of 12 times blue are 4. But this times it is without replacement. That means the number of blue balls, total balls remaining are 11 now, not 12. And we have to multiply by 2 because they can be blue and red also. That's why I'm changing there. Similarly, I'll do here 5 out of 12 times 3 out of 11 times 2. Then or this will happen or this will happen. Okay, that's why I'm adding, just like I added in previous part here. Okay, blue is 4 out of 12, green will be 3 out of 11 and times 2. So 132 is there. I'm not cancelling out anything so that I can easily add them. 132 is the denominator, 12 times 11, and this will be 5 times 4, 20 times 2, 40, plus 15 times 2, 30, plus 4 times 3, 12 times 2, 24. So it was 70, 40 plus 30, 70 plus 24, 94 out of 30, 132. So 66 and 47. This is the probability that they are of different colors. Okay. C. Mary picks balls at random without replacement again from 12 balls. When she picks a green ball, she stops. The probability that she picks a green ball on the pick, n, is 21 over 220. Find the value of n. Okay, this is a little challenging, but we'll try to do that. All right, so our target is 21 over 220, right? So let's see if in first go it will be equal to 21 over 3, 220. No, not equivalent. So no, first go. Now second one, that means the first one she failed 9 out of 12, but second one she got the green ball. That's what she picking, green ball. Is it equal to this somehow? No. That means this is also not the case. Let's look at the next one. 9 over 12, then it will be 8 out of 11, means other than green balls. And third time, she got the green ball. Okay, so let's see it 1320 over 72 times 21, 6. This is what it is. Let's see if it gives me a simplified form of 20 over 220. No, it is not. So let's go to one more. I hope it works now. So 9 out of 12, then 8 out of 11, then 7 out of 10, and then 3 out of 9. Is this equal to 21 over 220? Okay, so 3 times 4, 4 times 2. 9 and 9 cancel. It's come 14 over 110. Close, but not there yet. That means next one could be the answer. 9 over 12 times 8 over 11 times 7 over 10 times 6 over 9, 3 over 8. Let's see now. 8 and 8 cancel here. 9 and 9 cancel here. 6 gets 2. And voila, 7 times 3 is 21. 2 times 11 is 22 times 10 is 220, and we got it. Question is, find the value of n. And what is n? Picks a green ball on pick n. So first pick, second pick, third, fourth, fifth. So answer is n equal to 5. In fifth pick, she gets a green ball and the probability is 21 over 220. That concludes this solution video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please show this by clicking on the thumbs up and share this video with your friends and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to solve many more new exams in future too. Thank you.